Hello my beautiful ninjas, and welcome back to my channel. If this is the first time that you're watching a video from me, thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure that you do click that subscribe button so you can become one of my ninjas, and also make sure that you do click that bell so you're always notified every time I upload a video. And for those of you who have recently subscribed, I am going to shout you out. Thank you so much for doing so, but I would definitely love to hear more from you guys, so make sure that you do leave your comments down below letting me know if you do have any of these same issues with the products that I'm going to talk to you guys about today. So I want to go ahead and jump right into it because I do not want this video to be super duper long. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. As you guys can tell by the title, I just want to talk to you guys about a few random items, more of like beauty items that I would never repurchase again. And this video is not to bash these companies or anything like that. It's just in case that you guys are possibly thinking or looking into purchasing some of these items. I just want to kind of give you a heads up on them. So that's pretty much the sole purpose of this video. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Alrighty, so the first item that I want to go ahead and talk about is going to be just a few makeup items. The first item, basically I just have two of them here. This is the NYX HD Studio Concealer, and this is what it looks like. And I'll make sure to leave close-ups in case so you guys can see exactly what it looks like. You guys, these concealers, they do not work for me at all. I'm not saying that it won't work for anyone. I just don't really think that it's worth the $4 or $5 that it is. And of course, because it's drugstore, some people are willing to try it, and I would say definitely form your own opinion and try it yourself. But for me specifically, because of my undertone, and it always happens to me like that, because I feel like most concealers and foundations have more of like a pinky, reddy, orangey type of undertone, and for me personally, my undertone is more of like yellow or like olive. So I feel like every time I get something that's like more of like an orange undertone, it just kind of makes my skin look very weird. So it kind of like darkens on my skin. And the issue that I have with these concealers, actually, I have one of them that's a little bit closer to like my skin tone, or the closest to my skin tone, and then one that's more of like a highlighting concealer. And I've tried both of them together. I've tried them individually, and the weirdest thing happens. It's like when I put on the concealer, if it's not over foundation, it's really weird because it gives me like a very like dark ring around my eye, so it kind of looks like I have a black eye, which is like the weirdest thing possible. And it's like, for me, I'm not really someone that wears foundation all the time. For the most part, I just put on a little bit of concealer, a little bit of eyeliner, and some powder, and that's it. I'm good to go. I'm not an everyday foundation type of person. I never have been, and I never will be. I mean, I love the look that it gives you, but I'm not always in the mood for that. So I don't know if it's just the formulation. I don't know if it's because kind of like the undertone is a little bit different from mine. I don't know what it is, but this does not work for me at all. It's not an item that I would ever repurchase again. Although it is, I feel like it's easier to manipulate it over foundation, but to me, I feel like I'm trying to kind of rid my, you know, my collection of things that don't work for me, because I feel like if I have to manipulate it too much, you just don't work for me. So it is what it is. I'm just gonna let it go. So with these, it's not something that I would ever really repurchase myself. It's just the weirdest thing happens to my skin. So that's gonna be the first item, makeup item, that I would say that I would never repurchase. And then the next item is more of a higher end. I think this is more of like the only higher end product that I want to mention to you guys, and this is the Tarteist Pro Glow to Go I guess palette, you can call it. it's the small mini version. I bought this a while ago, and I'll make sure to leave close-ups on this, but I don't know. I really don't know what to say about this. Like, I'm trying so hard not to talk ish about these items, but I have a very strong dislike for all of these items that I'm going to mention to you, because it does not work for me at all. I thought that this last shade here, which was more of like a contour shade, I thought that this would work for me just because of my skin tone, but it's like, talk about ashy. I mean ashy, okay? But like I said, I'm getting rid of a lot of things that don't work for me. A lot of the things that I have to manipulate too much, I'm just getting rid of them just because I feel like I'm not a makeup person anyway, so I feel like they're just creating clutter. So this is just not something that I would recommend at all. If you're my skin tone or even darker than my skin tone, I would not recommend this at all because this palette is not going to do you any justice, to be honest with you. So none of these shades work for me at all. So yeah, I definitely do not like it. So that's going to be the second item, or the only other makeup item that I want to mention to you guys, and that one is higher end. And then the next couple of items that I want to mention to you guys are going to be some hair items. This is the Cream of Nature with Argan Oil Perfect Edges, kind of like cream or whatever. And I think that I've used a video, I think I did a video where I showed myself using this, I don't remember. But this is basically just to lay down your edges. And I have used a lot of this, but the reason that it's actually landed in this video is because I've used it just because it's pretty much the only one that I have. And it does work. The only thing that I don't like about it is that it's so thick, and if any kind of like water hits it like the next day or whatever the case may be, it leaves a lot of like crusty residue. So it doesn't, I don't know, I just feel like, yes, I want my edges to be laid, but I still want something that's going to be smooth enough and soft enough to the touch to where if I touch it, it doesn't like crumble in my hair and just leave white residue. So I don't like it for that reason. But like I said, this is the only one that I have been using. I'm not really someone that lays down my edges very often anyways, but if I do want to go for a more like sleek type of look, this is the item that I use. A little bit of this goes a long way. If you use too much of this, it's definitely going to get really crusty in the edges area. But this is just, I don't know, it's a little bit too thick, and like I said, it leaves white residue, so I definitely don't like it. This is also a drugstore item. I don't remember exactly where I bought it or how much it was for. If you're someone that puts an edge control and the next day you want to kind of reactivate it without having to apply more, this is not something that I would recommend at all because it's going to get really crusty really quick. So I wouldn't really recommend this, and I will definitely not repurchase this at all. And then the next hair item that I want to mention to you guys is the Miss Jessie's Stretch Silkening Cream. And it says that it's the best darn curl creams, period. I feel like all their items has kind of like that slick little saying. But, y'all, I don't even know how to explain this. This is just bad. Like, it's just so bad. I don't know why. It is just so bad. Like, it's a very... It kind of looks like mayo in the container. Like, that's the consistency of it, and it's a white color as well, so the consistency looks like mayo. It does smell really good, and I'm not really surprised by that because I do like the way that the Miss Jessie's products smell. So it smells really good and like fresh and clean and a little bit of sweetness, so I do like the smell of it. But it's just bad. Like, I don't know. I've given it a couple of chances. I've tried to use it a couple of times, and it's just bad. I don't know if it's just my hair that's like, look, this ain't for me, but this is just not good. I would not recommend this. I don't know if it's the consistency of it. I don't know if it's the formulation of it. I don't know what it is, but my hair does not like this at all. And because it's a stretch silkening cream, when I purchased this, and I believe I purchased this from like Ross or something like that, I was in the hair area. And when I purchased this, what I thought that it would basically do would be to help to soften my hair and to help to stretch my hair. And when I used this, and the couple times that I have used this, was more to try to do a wash and go. Because obviously when you do a wash and go, because your hair is, you know, wet, you do get a lot of shrinkage. So I wanted to try to see if this would help to kind of lengthen my hair, but still, you know, give it that softening effect. So it's not like crunchy curls, but this does not work at all. So it says, finally, the first curl cream created for naturally curly, kinky, and wavy hair. No more frizz, no more curl shrinkage. That's a lie. No more dull curls. That's a lie. This fresh scented super strength conditioning curl cream maximizes curl length and makes your curly styles last longer. And it gives you super duper soft curls with high gloss shine and a healthy luster. Never gets hard. The description has lied. Everything about it has lied. I don't know if it works for other people, and if you have used this and this works for you, definitely let me know in the comment section. But for me personally, I don't know if it's because of the thickness of my hair. This did not work for me at all, and I applied a very generous amount in this as well, and it did not work. It did not, you know, lengthen my hair. It did not let my hair last a longer time. It did dry crunchy, and it also did leave a lot of white residue on my hair, so I did not like it at all. So I would not recommend this. And then the second to last item that I want to mention to you guys, this is a newer item that I purchased, but this is a Shea Moisture African Black Soap Clarifying Mud Mask. And this has tamarind extract and tea tree oil, and this is for blemish prone skin. It's okay with this item. The reason that it's made it to this video is if you're looking for something that gives you like a deeply penetrating, moisturizing, hydrating type of mask, this is not going to be it. This is more of like a very lightweight mask that will help to kind of clear out your skin over time, but it's not like a heavier duty type of mask. This isn't something that I see myself repurchasing. The good thing is that the packaging is really big, so this is gonna last me a decent amount of time, but it's not something that I see myself repurchasing, not because of the brand itself or the consistency of it, but I feel like it's more of like a very lightweight mask, but it's not a heavy duty mask at all. So that's the only reason that I put this in this video. It's not that I don't like it, it's just not as heavy duty as I would want a mask to be. So that's the only reason that I wanted to mention this. So I don't see myself repurchasing this item, but I think that if you're looking for something that is more of like a lightweight, if you're just doing like a very, you know, small little spa session for yourself and you just want a lightweight mask that will help to kind of clear out your skin as well as kind of like leave your skin feeling really soft and supple and smooth, this will work for you. But if you're looking for like a heavier duty because you have like acne prone skin and things like that, I don't really think that this would work for you. It's too lightweight in my opinion. But so that's the only reason that I wanted to add this in this video. And that's the only skincare item as well. And the last item that I want to mention to you guys is a perfume. And this is by Sean John, and this is the Unforgivable Woman. I don't like it. I don't know. I feel like I bought the Unforgivable, I don't think it's called Unforgivable Man, but I bought the Unforgivable cologne for Tony. But I think that that cologne is a unisex cologne. I'm not really sure, but I absolutely love the smell of that cologne. It smells absolutely amazing. Honestly, sometimes I spray it on myself just because I like the way that it smells. But I thought that this was gonna kind of give me that same vibe, because I bought that cologne for Tony, and then Tony ended up buying this for me like one time that he was shopping online. And I appreciated the effort, but it's just, I'm not impressed at all. Like, there's something about this that I just feel like is wrong. It's just all types of wrong. And I'm not bashing it. It's just for me and my body chemistry. I just don't like it. I don't know why. I don't want to spray it because I don't want to smell like it, but I don't know how to describe it. I'll probably leave kind of like the fragrance notes somewhere on the screen or something, you know, or somewhere down below in the description box, but there's just something about it that I don't really like. And I just feel like I expected so much out of it, and I think that that's why I'm probably really disappointed in it, because I expected so much more because I love the other one. But there's just something about it that just smells really weird to me. If you guys have this perfume and you like it, definitely let me know down below. And if you don't like it yourself, let me know what it is about it that just smells really weird. So let me know down below. So this is definitely something that I will not repurchase. I do use it every so often, sometimes, just so it doesn't, you know, collect so much dust. But I think that I might possibly give it away. I don't know, or I might just sell it or something like that. I don't really know what I'm gonna do with it, but I don't know. I'm actually thinking of doing some type of like giveaway. I don't really want to do a giveaway with used products, but if you guys would be interested in something like that, if I just gave you some of these kind of like, because it's pretty much to the top, I haven't really used much of it, but if you guys would be interested in possibly doing something like that, let me know down in the comment section as well below, because I don't mind just giving this stuff away because I'm not really going to use it. So that's going to be the last item that I wanted to mention to you guys. That's pretty much a part of my drugstore slash high-end products that I will never repurchase. I've told you guys all the reasons that I don't like these items, but it's not necessarily that it doesn't work, and it's not bashing the brand specifically. It's just it hasn't worked for me. So definitely leave your comments down below if you guys have tried any of these items and if you guys share my opinions. If not, if you do love them, just tell me I'm a hater. It's all right, I'll take it. But make sure that you do go ahead and subscribe to my channel for more of these types of videos, and also make sure that you do click that bell so you're always notified every time I upload a video. But again, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you guys are all having an amazing day. Be safe, stay blessed, and remember to always treat yourself. Bye.